Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and I'm here to give you a little bit of an update on, first of all, what's been going on with my stomach, and then I'm going to switch over and talk a little bit about the garden and some of the changes that I'm going to be making because of my dead basil. And here we go. What's been going on with my stomach is that I think it was the lettuce and the salad kit, because even though I had the taco shells again, there was something in first of all, Walmart, some Walmart chains, stores, whatever, do have this habit of watering down their lettuce before they package it, and it really does something to the quality of the food. I don't know why they do that. It's not dry. When I opened the kit, the one the other day was not so bad, but when I opened this particular kit, which was the Greek, it was the Greek mix, I right away realized that it was all soggy and damp. So I think that's what did it for me. The taco shells, I'm still considering them, but anyway, I went about my day with that heavy feeling in my stomach. It wasn't bad, but I felt like I had a 10-course meal. You know what indigestion feels like. Well, I've had this, it's now Tuesday, and this morning I woke up okay, but from Saturday to Tuesday, it's not normal for indigestion to persist like this. So it had to have been, number one, the salad, the lettuce, the actual lettuce. And number two, I used my water pick again for the first time yesterday morning. And it wasn't until after I used my water pick that, I don't know, I remember feeling like that before, and I used the water pick every day on a constant basis, and I decided to try something and stop it for a while to see what would happen. And that was after I went on the lemonade cleanse and began the vegetarian program. I wasn't using the water pick, and my stomach was feeling like 125%, 150%. So those are the two things. But even before I used the water pick, Saturday I didn't use it, and I still had that feeling in my stomach. You know what I'm saying? Sunday it was pretty bad. I hadn't used the water pick. And then I did eat a little bit of protein, but very little. Mainly because I was feeling so wired and I couldn't sleep. And I remember going through this many, many years ago when I first discovered the Neil Barnard vegetarian program. I remember following it and not being able to sleep. At the time, I thought it was because I had stopped working and I had nothing to do. Okay, maybe that is the case, but I walk, I do other things. I'm usually exhausted at the end of the day. I don't know why. And I can't sleep. So, even before the stomach discomfort began, I was feeling so wired and I had body aches. So I'm not sure what was going on. It could be that I have, I don't know, maybe some kind of allergy. I know at the end of August, I always feel crappy. And it's a very sad time of the year for me. I hate coming to August because it means the end of many good things, including my basil plant. Last night, the heavy, tight feeling again woke me up. And I had a creamy soup with asparagus, green beans, and I think I put a little bit of corn kernels, I'm not sure. What I did not put in was the lemon juice to acidify all of that alkaline chemistry from my vegetables. And so there was a little bit of wild rice thrown in there. And so what I did was, first I had some chamomile tea, and it helped a little. And then when I realized that it was just not going away completely, what I did was, of all things, guys, these are the strangest remedies I've ever tried before. But remember the other day I was showing you this? I love this. And I am going to try to make my own because I love this combination. I love red peppers with tomatoes. I don't know what it is. So I had a little of this and some of this. You wouldn't believe, guys, that it went away. It went away. My stomach started feeling back to normal. And, I do think that I forgot to put corn. So these are the 4 things that help for me. And I'm telling you this because I think there are a lot of people out there who might have the same problem and cannot get it diagnosed by a doctor, because doctors, okay, they just do not want to treat, many of them, not all of them, do not want to treat stomach problems from an internal view. They want to attack it through a medical view and go after issues like cancer and surgery. It's got to be internal, guys, and something in there has got to be causing this. So the 4 things that acidify my meals and get rid of this discomfort almost immediately, and I'm hoping that this is going to work. Okay, I've already talked to you about the ACV shots, but this, if I have to start doing that again, I will. I probably will eventually. I first want to do another lemonade cleanse if I have to go back to that. And I was convinced this morning that if the pain was still there, the discomfort, it's like, in the bottom of your stomach, that tight, crampy feeling, and, almost like a bubble. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about, that there's something cramping my whole stomach together. And I decided that if in the morning, that feeling didn't go away, I would do a saltwater flush. And I just may anyway. So the 4 things, or the 3 or 4 things that help me are tomatoes and salsa. And that's why Dr. Neil Barnard, he either says put lemon juice on your spinach and vegetables or salsa on your beans. And what I found out on my own is a little corn inside of my soups, blend it in with the rest of the vegetables, and it really helps. Now, corn is not that acidic, but it does help pull back that balance. And so, it's unbelievable how I stumbled across that weird remedy, but it worked for the time being. And of course, I didn't try the water pick again this morning. I have to really look into that and see if there are any issues that need to be resolved around using the water pick on a daily basis, because I was convinced that it got rid of bacteria in my mouth, but for all I know, it could be pushing it down into my stomach. I'm not sure if it is bacteria, but I do know that the lettuce in the salad kit really upset me. And I was sorry that I ate it, even though it looked soggy. It didn't look right to me. So Walmart, I hope that you change your ways of doing things, because that made me sick. And it's not the first time either. So, anytime that you open lettuce in a kit, or even those packaged, now I've bought the packages before at other places, and most of them are completely dry. And that's the way it should be, guys. There's something wrong in the process that is being used, and not just there, across other chains as well. Do not package soggy lettuce, for crap's sake. it creates such a nest for bacteria. Ugh. Anyway, I should have thrown it out or brought it back or done something, but I figured, okay, let me just try it. And I tried it, and now I know that was part of the reason why I got, all these symptoms. Anyway, I wanted to show you, and I'm going to hold on. Hopefully this doesn't turn off. I wanted to show you here, my basil is completely dead, guys. So what I'm going to do is just collect the half a dozen leaves that are still there. And it's still a little bit, you can still smell the basil a bit. But guys, I killed it. I killed it on my own when I stuck something into the soil to help it stay up. And before it was beautiful, and even though it was drooping, now look at it, it's completely dead. And so what I want to do is I'm going to throw this out and then put my onion, chives, and lemongrass into the big one, and then we're all set. And I hope to God I don't kill any more basil. This is what my other basil that I bought last week, this is how it's doing. My eggplant is feeling the stress of fall, I guess, I'm not sure. And if you can see in there, there is another bloom. No buds, guys, no buds anywhere. I have my green pepper here that's looking so cute. My sage is not completely dead, but I've given up on the sage. I water it every day, but I know that I have to throw it away and replant it next spring. What can I do? And my thyme is not doing badly at all. The basil, as of now, is looking okay. The tomatoes are red. I think I should pick them. What do you think? I really should pick them. There's only 2 more there, and nothing else is grown in. But it's not doing badly at all. And my red pepper or sweet pepper over here, no buds, guys. A few flowers, that's about it. But it's still looking, not 100%, but it's still kind of beautiful. I don't know why it's becoming like that. The eggplant is still okay, but it's lost a little life, if you can see. So, I guess it's typical for some plants to shed, but I hope they don't all die on me. My aloe vera and rosemary are okay for the time being. And my rosemary hasn't suffered at all in all of this chaos with my garden. It's still the strongest around, I think, and the oldest. And so, yeah, my cat grass is still doing great. Anyway, guys, hold on. Well, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I hope that you have been able to take away something from my content today. And I really want to help people who are struggling with stomach issues. And although I think this was a common case of bacteria, and I mean, guys, I've had food poisoning at least 12 times, especially when I traveled, so I know the feeling of food poisoning and bacteria in my stomach. And I'm pretty sure it was that Walmart salad kit. I shouldn't be saying the name of the store, but guys, it made me sick. And I should, I don't want to call the health department, but only stupid people package wet, soggy lettuce. I'm sorry to say that. I wouldn't do that. I never package or put things in containers if they're wet and soggy. I mean, if I have vegetables that I wash, I let them air dry, and then I put them in the fridge. I don't leave the water there, and you know what I mean? Something has to change there, and they're not the only chain that does this. So I'm fed up, guys. I want it to stop, because when I go to the store and I see a salad kit and it's healthy and I eat it and it looks fine and it's good, and then the next day I go back and I get another one and it tastes like crap and it looks like crap, then it's crap. And then that's what caused my stomach to react to it. And, you know, God knows it's still trying to push out all that garbage that was accumulated by the water. I mean, oh, please change your ways. Anyway, hopefully the worst of it is over. And, excuse me, I'm not going to try to eat too much more protein. If I'm feeling wired, maybe I should do other things. But usually this wired feeling comes on about 2:30 a.m. in the morning, and I'm kind of strapped for activities at that time of day. I don't want to go out, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to take a walk. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should get another gym membership, a 24-hour, I'm not sure. Anyway, guys, I'm hoping that you have enjoyed the content. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye for now.